Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a break with Stephen Shamus.
Good to see you, my friend. How's it going tonight?
Wonderful. Another beautiful, again, too many beautiful days in LA.
It's a little chilly here in New York. By the way, it's in the middle of May and it's still freaking cold here. It's 50 degrees.
Woof. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's crazy. Okay. What do we have on the agenda today? We have some cool stuff.
It's all right. We always mark these videos.
Can you
not safe for kids anyways?
Can you bleep me out on that?
Yeah, I'll go back and go.
I'm actually excited. I liked looking some of this stuff up today. This was kind of fun.
It's a good mix too. It's a good mix. So we're gonna talk a little.
This is gonna be a fun show.
Yeah, we're gonna talk a little Batman Who Laughs. We're gonna talk about more Nintendo stuff.
Flying Kung Fu, each sold separately. Will you be the one to experience the Nintendo Entertainment System? Comes with Rob, Zapper, Control Deck, 2 controllers, Gyromite, and Duck Hunt.
Nintendo Comics. Voltron.
Ready to form Voltron. Activate interlock. Dynatherms connected. Infracells up. Mega thrusters are go. All for Voltron.
Aqualad. And Avengers Children Crusade. So a little MCU, a little cartoons, a little anime.
Was it Batman Who Laughs always this expensive?
I think it started, a couple months after the multiverse, the dark metals and stuff, it started picking up, and it's just not going anywhere. I don't think this is going to be a movie thing, but yeah, DC animated Batman Who Laughs movie, probably. This is a good Batman. We like it.
Okay, so talk to me about Batman Who Laughs and the 2017 Teen Titans book.
So Batman Who Laughs started the whole Dark Knight's metal multiverse crossover thing that DC has, and it's still kind of going on now. There's a couple multiverse, Justice League of the Multiverse books and everything like that. It is essentially a Batman from Earth 22 who gets poisoned with Joker venom and snaps. He kills all of his the Tim Drakes and the Nightwings and Batgirls. He kills them all and turns Damian Wayne into a Joker Robin, and essentially they just take over their Earth. And then it kind of bleeds into multiverse, and they continue to try to take over the multiverse. So this is something that was probably like a quick, like fun character to create and put in, and then all of a sudden it just took off.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, these books are really getting expensive. Okay.
Yeah.
Teen Titans number 12, November of 2017, 682 9.8s, by the way.
That's very large.
Yeah, and they're selling for $550 now.
That's crazy.
9.6s are $150. First full appearance of the Batman Who Laughs, Benjamin Percy story, Mirka Andolfo art, Stepan Sajic cover. Then there's a Stepan Sajic variant cover, 126 9.8s. That's about $150. Then there's the second print, which is a red background. Came out in March of 2018. There are 73 9.8s, and that's $150. And then the North Carolina Oak City Comic Con 2018 did an exclusive foil cover edition, which came out 2 months later in May of 2018. There are 5 10.0s, 43 9.9s, because they come straight out of the case with the heavy stock.
Heavy stock, yep.
Yeah, 43 9.9s, 695 9.8s, and that's about a $240 book at 9.8. So again, when they probably did a 2,000 or 3,000 print run, the majority of them are going to be very, very, very high grade.
Yeah, and because of the foil covers, they did a white wraparound paper on them, so like they're not scratching, they don't rub on each other. So.
Right, we did that with our Batman 428 foils too.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Okay. What's next, Alex?
Yeah, let's keep talking Nintendo. Hold over from the last week. Valiant Comics Nintendo Comics System.
Did you get any copies of this book?
No, I've never seen a non super high graded copy.
Yeah. Nintendo Comic System number 1, Valiant 1990. There's only 2 9.4s, and it's an $80 to $100 raw book. And there's a no price variant that's impossible to find.
Yep.
And then there's Nintendo Comic System number 2. There's only 1 9.6. It actually sold for about $530. You can't find these books. They don't
No,
exist. They're
they're
very, very hard to find.
Impossible. Early Valiant, man, really early
So
Valiant.
where would you find these books at a comic show, at a garage sale?
Yeah, I mean, these were regular comics. I mean, they were sent out. I mean, they have cover prices, so like they're just extremely hard to find. They are not an easy book. It's early Valiant, like early publisher stuff, you know.
Yeah. All right, Alex's pick of the week. What do you got for us, Alex?
I have Nintendo fever, so I'm going to continue on with the Nintendo comic system. There was actually a sneak preview of those books, of the Nintendo comic system books. There's a
Impossible
sneak preview.
to find.
They're extremely hard to find, and these were given away. Some people think they were in Comic Buyer's Guide, like inserts. I don't remember. I just know some of them that are out in the wild. But you're looking at 9 8s, 9 6s, you know, for going for like $2,000. Like,
wow,
this is the first Mario comic book, the first Valiant comic of the Mario stuff. American, you know, obviously there was some manga before, but this is it. This is the first appearance. This is everything, and they are very hard to find. You can get like raw beat up copies for like $200, $300, but
wow,
if you see it, and it's a you know, I'm gonna post a picture, but it's a bright yellow cover. You can't miss it.
Got it. All right, what do you got next, Alex?
We are going to go down the Voltron road.
Yeah, another very, very tough book. And again, we have not spoken about Voltron. With all the 80s nostalgia, with everything we've talked about, we have not talked about Voltron. So tell us a little bit about the nostalgia of Voltron, 1985, 37 years ago.
Again, another anime that kind of made it big in America when anime was getting pushed around the time of like Thundercats and Silverhawks and He-Man and everything. And Voltron is, you know, it's 5 heroes that get into robot lions that fight crime, and then they merge together to make a giant Voltron. Super popular, ran forever. Netflix even did a relaunch. This is a property that is still going strong. The toys still sell. And yeah, people want to buy them. They want them, and they want nice copies. Right.
So very, very tough to find. Voltron #1 came out from Modern Publishing. I do not remember. I remember a lot of things. I do not remember Modern Publishing.
Yeah. You know it when you saw the label. It says, it's a big like corner box, Modern Publishing.
I know, but like I was probably working in the store at that time, and I don't remember it.
Yeah.
But anyway, 249.9.8. It's about a $650 book today. Henry Vogel story, Dick Ayers art, Jim Fry, Mark McKenna. Mark McKenna, wow, he's been around that long. Huh?
He's been around.
He's been to so many of our shows over the years. Jeez Louise. Okay. All right. What do we got next, Alex?
Yeah, we're going to talk a little Aqualad, the new.
I don't know what's going on with this book. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Jeff Johns and Peter Tomasi's story. Who is Aqualad? And these books are creeping up, Alex.
This is a character that was first developed in the Young Justice cartoon, which is still going on. It was canceled. It was a WB Cartoon Network show that got canceled, and when HBO Max launched, they promised they were going to bring some stuff back, and this was one of them. This cartoon series, Young Justice. This character Calderon has been in the cartoons for a while, and it's actually been in the comics since 2010, which is, we're looking at 12 years. But he's a character that is, in an Aquaman spin-off character that's very, very popular and has no slowing down. And look, if DC is smart, they'll go the MCU route and start bringing in side characters and making big stories out of them. And who knows if they'll bring him in. Yeah.
So maybe people are speculating, but Brightest Day #4, which they printed 1 million copies of.
Yes.
August of 2010. There's only 17 9.8s because people would not have sent them in.
No,
it's about a $200 book today. And it's Jeff Johns and Peter Tomasi. We spoke about Artie and Saif art. And then there's the Ivan Reyes 1 in 25 variant cover. There are 35 9.8s, and that's about a $600 book.
Yep.
So it's pretty heavy there.
Yeah, it's not low.
Yeah. So what are we closing with tonight, Alex?
as we record this, Multiverse of Madness is opening in 3 days. The last trailer had 2 twin boys that we all know so fun, loving, and well from the WandaVision TV show. So Avengers Children Crusade is what we're going to end with.
These books are going bonkers, Alex.
Yeah. Yes. Big.
So 2010 is 12 years ago already. By the way, they printed a lot of copies of these books. I just think they wound up in dollar boxes and get me whatever.
Oh yeah, no. Once the miniseries was over, it wasn't well collected by any means. No.
Okay, so let's go through this. You can be shocked at some of these prices. Okay, here we go. Avengers: The Children's Crusade #1, September of 2010, 17 9.8s. They're about $475. This was an Alan Heinberg story, by the way.
Yeah.
He's famous from somewhere else. Where's he?
He was a writer. I think he did some SpongeBob stuff.
He's a famous author. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy Chung and Mark Morales cover and art. Then there's the retailer incentive edition.
Yep.
There are 15 9.8s. It's about $350. It has the whole team on the cover. I believe you got this through the Marvel Retailers Resource Center.
So you would get it. You would have gotten this probably at a summit, or if you heard a certain amount, like a 1 per store.
Right. Okay. They're very hard to find.
Yes.
Jimmy Chung 1 in 100 sketch cover. There's 8 9.8s. You cannot find these raw. You cannot find them graded. You cannot find them at all.
They're possible. Extremely hard. Yeah.
Yes. Then there's the Women of Marvel variant by Yelena Jurjevic. Variant cover. There are 9 9.8s. This one is only selling for $200 because it's a Scarlet Witch cover. It doesn't have the other team members on it.
Right.
Then there's the Jimmy Chung partial sketch cover variant. I think that's the one that kind of fades, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one that fades.
Yep.
There are 6 9.8s. That's about a $575 book. Then there's the Jimmy Chung second print. There's 3 9.8s. It's about $125 raw.
Wow, that's huge.
And then the Jimmy Chung third print cover, January of 2011, there are 3 9.8s, and that's all about a $50 to $60 raw book. These books are, Alex, I just remember you could find these books all day long.
I mean, 5 years
and now
ago,
they're so valuable.
5 years ago, you could find these books. This is a WandaVision hangover book for sure. But I think we're going to see those twins for a very long time. I don't think they're going anywhere. So anything with them in it, safe bet.
Unbelievable. But okay, well, we thank you for joining us for another show. We appreciate you joining us. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the field. Although I do have people who actually text me now. Hey, I heard you mention this book. I heard you. Yeah, I think they're making money off of us, Alex.
Yes.
I think they're making money.
Yeah.
I'm not getting at least a piece.
I wonder when we talk about books they've already hit, I wonder if my secret books people are buying those. That's why I'm going to try to buy what I want before I talk about it. That's the key.
Well, the only advice I'm going to give you is when you go to Emerald City this year, make sure you
buy anything. Yeah, I'm definitely going to Emerald City this year. I'll definitely have access to exclusives.
I hope you learned your lesson that when 100%. You go to Emerald City, you buy the exclusives and you take it home and you put it in a bag.
100%. 100%.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. We will see you next week. Same bat time.
Same bat channel. Thanks, guys.